Yo, what's good YouTube? It's your boy Jayden. Welcome to my channel. I'm on my way to a bar, but I just wanted to take a little moment to make a video for you here in the rain. It's quite literally, guys. It's quite literally raining like everywhere, okay? Look at the fucking ground, right? So I'm here under my motherfucking umbrella and I want to make a video for you about how to deal with last minute resistance. And so if you're, for example, a guy who's out there meeting girls, putting yourself out there, bringing girls back to your place, and you're having last minute resistance, okay? And so, for example, I'm going to a bar tonight. Let's say I bring home a girl tonight, or let's say you're going on a date after watching this video. You bring the girl back to your place and you have like a last minute resistance type of situation. What do? I have actually a technique, and if you think about it, it's not really a technique. It's being real, okay? So I have a way that I share with my clients, okay? With my paid clients. It's something that I've used for tremendous success, okay? It's literally been a game changer for me when it comes to last minute resistance, and it works like 90% of the time. So I want to share that with you today, okay? And I literally brought my umbrella just to be able to make this video, okay? Usually when I go to a bar, even if it's raining, I don't bring my umbrella, I just fucking go to the bar, you know? But I wanted to be out in the rain and make this video for you, so it's important for me to get it done because I know it's gonna be so valuable for you, okay? And so here's the thing. If you're gonna be real with yourself, I would say this: 95% of women that you meet, you don't really wanna get in a relationship with, you don't wanna wife up, and you don't want them to become your girlfriend, okay? Now, if you're somebody who's new, for example, I don't know, you've been with one woman in your life, maybe the next girl that you talk to, maybe the next girl you have in your bedroom, maybe the next girl that you meet, you wanna have something serious with. And so if you wanna have something serious with the girl, you should not follow this advice that I'm about to tell you right now. But I will also, at the end of the video, give you what you should do if you consider the girl in a more serious regard, okay? So if you're back at your house and you also want to have something serious with the girl, I will tell you what to do, okay? But first, I will talk to you about something real, okay? Most of us men, when we meet a girl, when we go out on a first date, or we spend a couple hours in the bar talking to a girl or whatever, we already know we don't want to wife the girl up. We know we don't want a relationship. We know we don't want anything serious, okay? And that's probably, if you're gonna be honest with yourself, be 95% of women that you meet, okay? And so you're in that situation and you bring a girl back to your place, okay? So you're in that situation, you don't want anything serious. What do you want? You wanna have female company, you wanna have fun, you wanna have sex, you wanna have intimacy, you wanna have adventure, you wanna have a good experience, you wanna please her in the bedroom, you want her to please you, you know? So you want like a cocktail of different things, but you for sure don't want a relationship. And I would say, again, 95% of women that you meet, you're not going to feel like, oh, wow, they're special. You're just going to feel like, hey, here's another hot chick. Let me do my thing, okay? And so what you have to understand for women is that they put men in two categories, okay? I would like to call the first one like the hot stallion category, okay? Like the Italian stallion, you know? It's just a saying. Doesn't mean you're from Italy. It's just a saying, like the hot guy, okay? That they meet in the party or in some, you know, somewhere in the world they met a hot guy. Maybe that's you. Maybe they think you're hot and they just want to fuck, okay? And so they have that category. Then they have the category of men that they meet that they want to have something with, okay? That they want to have something more serious with, okay? It's like two categories in their own mind. And so when a woman meets you, okay, if you ask her on a date, or if you're speaking in a certain type of way, or maybe, you know, you're not triggering that hotness thing for her, she's gonna make you wait. Other times, women make guys wait for other reasons, okay? Maybe they met a couple dudes who busted them open very recently, and so they banged those guys, and those guys left quickly. That's another reason. There's a multitude of reasons why a woman might make you wait, okay? maybe she doesn't want to feel like a slut, etc., etc. So a multitude of reasons, but usually it comes down to some of the things that I talked about here right now, okay? And so what you want to do, what I do when I have a girl back in my bedroom and we're in this last minute resistance type thing, what I do is I put myself in the hot stallion category, okay? And I do this through conversation, okay? And so, for example, we're in the bedroom, we're fooling around, and she's like, oof, not tonight, or I'm not ready, or all these kind of things, okay? What I do, because she belongs to the 95% of the category that, you know, I'm not looking for anything serious, okay? What I do that's differently from a lot of guys is this, okay? So I start talking to her and I start expressing what I think and what I feel. Usually I tell girls a combination of things. I tell them, for example, hey, listen, if you don't want to hook up, if you don't want to do something, I respect that 100%. We don't have to do anything you're not comfortable with. I just want to let you know that I'm not looking for a relationship and I'm not looking for a girlfriend, and that's not gonna change no matter how long you make me wait or how many times we meet, okay? I promised myself I'm not interested in any relationships. Even if I start liking a girl, I'm not gonna make a relationship with her, because I want to focus on myself, my own things. I like to meet different people. I like to have fun. You know, I say it, maybe not like that in a row, but I get to the point, okay? I tell her, no matter what happens, I'm not looking for a relationship. I'm not here to be your boyfriend. But if you're the type of woman that needs from a man patience, and needs from a man like that he can, you know, be with you and show you that he's more interested in you than sex, I'm also interested in that, okay? And I tell women, for example, I don't like to have one night stands. I let them know that for me, just fucking a chick once and never calling her again, for me, that's a waste. I would at least like to fuck 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 times, you know? And when I say that, women laugh. They laugh because, like, it's so, like, they just think it's funny, you know? So I tell them that I'm not here for a one night stand, but I'm also not here to be your boyfriend. I take my time, carefully, slowly. I explain it to her. I explain it to them. And usually I explain it to them after I tried once or twice. So, for example, we're in my bedroom. Okay, first I'm not gonna start off with explaining it. I'll do my thing once. She's not really down for it. Okay, I take a step back, chill a bit, try to do my thing again. And if she gives me a denial, a no again, that's when I start to communicate. That's when I start to really express myself and talk to her about, you know, what's going on, okay? And usually I start off, and I'm giving you guys the juice here. This is my paid advice, okay? Usually when I make YouTube videos, I don't give my paid advice. I just give general advice. But now I'm really giving you my paid advice, okay? So usually I'll start off first by saying, hey, what's wrong? So I won't even go into the story of what I want and explain everything. I'll just be like, hey, what's wrong, okay? And many times that's already a solution. Sometimes I'll be like, hey, what's wrong? And girls will be like, hey, but I don't know. And I'm like, but tell me, like, talk to me. Let's communicate. And girls tell me, hey, I'm on my period. And I'm like, oh, that's it? Let me bring a towel or 2. Don't worry about it. I like it when girls are on their period. I enjoy it. I'm not one of those guys who has a problem with it. And it's true. If I'm going to fuck a girl the first time and she's on her period, I don't give a fuck. Okay, so sometimes it can be something very little. So first you must ask, what's wrong? Like, what's the problem? Okay, sometimes you'd be surprised. Some girls, they don't want to have sex, and I'm like, what's wrong? And they're like, can you put on some music? Like, I'm like nervous, not nervous. I'm like ashamed. Like, you have a bunch of roommates around. You know, I don't know what the right word to say that is. It's like, you know, they're feeling like insecure because they're gonna make a lot of noise, and they know that I have roommates around. Can you put on some music? So first, like, it can be something ridiculous, okay? So first you gotta just check and say, hey, what's wrong, okay? Just to see if it's something ridiculous going on. But if she says, I'm not ready yet, or, you know, I don't usually fuck on the first date, or whatever it is, like, it has something to do with actually, like, having sex, okay? if it's something that like about you and her and sex, and it's not something silly, then you want to go in to consciously putting yourself in that hot stallion category by removing yourself. So when you say to a girl, hey, I'm not going to be your boyfriend under any circumstances, you're like removing yourself from the boyfriend category. And many women, what's happened to me, I would say like 80 or 90% of the time, is they look at me and they're just like, and they see how stupid it is. They're gonna make me wait, but I'm also not gonna be their boyfriend. And many girls, they just look at me and they go like, all right, fuck it, you know, put on some music, let's go. Or like, you know, they start just jerking me off or something, okay? And so it's important to put yourself in the right category, okay? A lot of men, what they do is, which is, you know, maybe if you never watched this video, what a lot of men do is they tell the girl, hey, I respect you, and they start to become more patient, and they start to, you know, basically become the girl's boyfriend. Now, if you don't have that intention, it's sending the wrong signal, okay? And so now let me talk to you about what you should do if you want the girl in a more serious regard. Then you should do what every other guy does. And, you know, I just said it actually. What you should do is just say, hey, I respect it. You know, we don't have to have sex. I'm actually interested in you for more than sex. And, you know, if you want me to show that, I can definitely show it to you. We can hang out, watch a movie. We don't even need to do anything. And you should not tell the woman, hey, I'm not here to be your boyfriend, to not be your boyfriend, okay? You should not mention wanting to be her boyfriend, but you should also not disqualify you either. You should just show her that you respect her and that you can take your time and that you don't give a fuck if you're gonna have sex now or later, you know? And, you know, then put on a movie, maybe go do something else. Like, don't, like, stop, you know what I mean? And be patient, give her time, and then try again a little bit later. And this way, down the line, if she wants to be your girlfriend and you want to be her boyfriend, then you still got that option left. Now, just because you told the girl, hey, I don't want to be your boyfriend, I'm just here to be your friends with benefits, I'm not here to, like, I'm okay with waiting, but, you know, I'm not gonna, like, be somebody who's gonna like be your serious boyfriend. It doesn't mean that you can't start that way. So there's many girls that I started that way with, where I'm like, hey, I'm just here to hook up, and then we ended up getting into a relationship 4 months later when, you know, we developed feelings for each other. So just because you did it in the way that I described it to you in the beginning doesn't mean that things can't change down the line. But I think the worst sin a man can commit in terms of women is to present himself in the wrong way. So if you're there to have fun, you'll always win by presenting yourself like you're there to have fun, or you're there not to take her seriously. And what happens is some women, hold on, wait, I gotta just press my phone says I have low battery, so I just had to press the notification to remove it from the screen. So the worst sin, again, I have to go over it again. The worst sin is to present yourself in the wrong way. And so if you present yourself in the right way, you always win, because most girls will stay with you, but some girls will leave. And those girls who left, you actually did them a service. Because if you acted like a boyfriend and you went that route, you went that way, what happens is you let them down long term, you get resentment, just women are not, you know, they're gonna talk bad about you. It's just gonna come back to bite you in the ass anyway. You're just gonna accumulate negative karma, which is like in real life, it can have some consequences to your life. And so that's all I wanted to say in this video. I'm gonna walk over to the bar, go meet my friend, talk to some girls, have a good time. But I make these videos because I love you, and I think last minute resistance for me over the years have been such an easy thing to deal with. I've always dealt with it by communicating, by talking to the girls, by explaining what I want, by explaining who I am, and just putting it into perspective for women. When I, like, sometimes women, they, this is the last thing I want to say. Sometimes women, they make you wait. It's like a habit. It's like a pattern. They make every guy wait. And when you're like, hey, listen, we can go out 50 times and you can make me wait 50 times, but I'm still not going to be your boyfriend. All of a sudden, they look at them making you wait as something stupid. If you just said it like that, they're like, okay, like, fuck it, you know. because women want to have fun too, women want to have sex too, women want to do stuff too. So this advice guaranteed will get you laid, because it's gotten me laid and it's got my paid clients laid, so I know for sure. And I would say again, if you for whatever reason want to take a girl seriously, I would not do the first advice. I would do the second one. I would tell women, hey, you know what, I respect that, don't worry about it. I don't know, watch a movie, play some video games with her, chill out, don't worry about it, and try again later. Okay, so if you like this video, like this goddamn video, comment down below, subscribe, and I see y'all, my playboys, in that next video. Peace.